Hello and welcome to Longship Gaming. Today we are playing Marvel Champions. It's going to be Phoenix versus Claw. This is part of a series in which I'm looking at newer heroes up against the oldest villains in the game. So ones that were released about 4 years ago in the core set. So this time around it's going to be Claw. Phoenix also needs to redeem herself because she lost in our previous game with her. For this purpose, I have taken an aggression deck, but it's an aggression deck with a difference. I'll link to the deck in the description below and credit the author as usual. It actually relies on a lot of confusion abilities that are currently uniquely available to Phoenix. So there's a lot of confusion in this because Claw can scheme out suddenly, and of course he has a lot of beefy minions that come out, like we've already, as part of the setup, drawn Whirlwind right off the top, who is a bit of a pain. So to go over the deck, we have Psylocke, so a reliable source of stunning twice in a row, and also being able to clear tough if necessary. Sunfire to get rid of those annoying attachments to the villain at a cheaper cost than what they usually ask for. Wolverine are really a heavy hitter, and also Pierce to get through tough, because tough makes an appearance quite frequently with Claw. 3 copies of Psychic Assault, so relies on having a psionic a character or a hero with the psionic trait. Deal 3 damage to an enemy and confuse that enemy. So there's 3 sources there. There's 2 off of Psylocke, and as we'll see in a moment, there's another one with Professor X. So we have 6 confuses. Phoenix requires a lot of flipping back and forth so she doesn't become unleashed, which causes a lot of problems. So we want to preserve the number of Phoenix Force counters that we have and make best use of them. Surprise attack, got a couple of copies of that because, well, as I said, she is flipping back and forth quite frequently. And attack training, like all X-Men decks I've found so far, using all of its supports and upgrades to cheat these out for free onto our allies, very important, especially with this particular scenario. Gives them a longer longevity and ups their attack. And then you combine that with boot camp and you've got some really hard-hitting allies. They're going to do the lion's share of the attack work because Jean Grey herself is not so much attack. She's much better at thwarting. I mean, she can attack, but better, of course, when she's unleashed, but we don't really want that. So for our basic cards, we have Professor X, Colossus, Forge, and Angel as our allies. And the pretty much becoming a standard suite of support and, oh, there, hello. Yeah, we've been interrupted already. That didn't take very long. Hopefully she'll allow me to continue. So we have Utopia, X-Mansion, Team Building Exercise, Cerebro, Danger Room, and Honorary X-Men. That goes on to Jean so she can leverage some ability being an X-Men on her alter ego side. And then we have Genius, Strength, and Energy as our resource cards. Go over the scenario. Claw, we're playing an expert, so he starts on stage 2. Scheme of 2, attack of 1. When revealed, we go looking for the Immortal Claw, which we've already put out, which boosts him to 28 hit points. Forced interrupt when Claw attacks, give him 1 additional boost card for this activation. Underground distribution, first part of his scheme, which is what has caused Whirlwind to come out. Discard cards from the counter card until a minion is discarded, which we did. It's a 2-stage scheme, threshold of 6. Doesn't start on any and goes up by 1 each turn. Immortal Claw accelerates, has 3 on it, gives them the plus 10 hit points. And Defense Network, which is the Crisis, which starts on 3. To go over Jean Grey herself, she starts on 9 hit points. She starts on her restrained side. Response after you make a basic recovery, place 1 power counter on Phoenix Force. And then on her hero side, she has an excellent 3 thwart, not so great attack of 1 and defense of 2. Sonic Bond, hero resource, remove 1 power counter from Phoenix Force, generate a wildcard resource, limit once per phase. And the Phoenix Force, currently restrained. After you remove the last power counter, flip the card. Hello, cat's back. And then on this side we have, if she becomes unleashed, her thwart drops by 2, but her attack goes up by 2. And of course, it switches back to restrained if we get enough counters back on her again. But we don't really want that to happen because, as anybody who's played Phoenix knows, Dark Phoenix, when she comes out, you might as well be fighting another villain because she is that incredibly powerful. So we're going to shuffle it up and be right back with Phoenix versus KLAW. All right, we're shuffled up and ready to go. We have our starting 6. We've got Cerebro, Phoenix Suit, Forge, Psychic Assault, Professor X, and Psychic Assault. Wow, okay. That's an interesting start. I mean, wow. Cerebro is excellent for a start. Professor X is excellent for a start. Even Forge is pretty good to be able to get other things out. This is a really hard choice. Well, I know I'm not doing 2 Psychic Assaults this turn, so that can go. Do we want Forge or Professor X? I really feel the Professor X is too valuable for us on this particular turn. So I think we're going to ditch Forge. And I think right now we're going to ditch the suit. Risky, but 1, 2, 3. White Hot Room, Attack Training, okay, and Mind Control. Interesting. Can we afford everything we need? I think we want White Hot Room for sure to get more power counters. So that would cost us 2. Then we would definitely be able to play Professor X. Get everything thwarted off. Just have to deal with the damage that comes in. Yeah, so we're going to do that. We're going to play a White Hot Room. We're going to use that to get us a power counter. We're going to flip over. We're going to use that power counter to play a Professor X. So we're going to confuse KLAW right away. And then we're going to have Professor X and Phoenix thwart off both of these schemes. So that's an okay start. A bit of a risky one maybe, but still. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for our next turn. X-Mansion, Energy, Telekinetic Attack, Rise from the Ashes, Telekinetic Attack. Okay, so we'll be able to get rid of Whirlwind on this next turn and then be able to flip down for more cards. Okay. So, threat goes on. He's going to attack. Professor X is going to get in the way. So it's 1 plus. So it's 3. Goodbye, Professor. Thanks for coming out. And Whirlwind will attack, and we'll just take the 2. Your counter card is an Armored Guard. Okay. That's fine. Tough and Guard, but only 3 health. Okay. We want to be able to, I think... Well, we're going to Telekinetic Attack for sure. to get rid of Whirlwind. So use a counter for that. And Energy to Telekinetic Attack, which takes out the Whirlwind. Yep. Spend there two for X-Mansion. Do we want to thwart here? I don't think we need to. We can heal. Yeah, so we're going to flip over. We're going to heal. Go back up to 9. That puts a counter on here. Whoops, here. We're going to white hot room to get another counter on there. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh yeah, I forgot to drop his health. There we go. So we have Phoenix Firebird, Psychic Blast. That's good for us. Angel, Psychic Assault, Surprise Attack, and Utopia. Okay. Over to the villain. Scheme goes on, or threat goes on. He is no longer confused. Armored Guard has no scheme. He's going to scheme for 2. Okay, so just 2 goes on. Now there's a weapons runner. Okay. So we have a lot of different things that we can do here. Let's first white hot room. We will flip over. We're going to thwart. 3. Armor Guard has tough, which is a bit of a problem. Oh, actually, I meant to do something in a slightly different order. So we've transformed to our new side. Let's surprise attack for 3 to get rid of the weapons runner. Then we will thwart. Angel only costs us 2. So we're going to bring out Angel. Going to hold on to these 2 for now. Let's have Angel take the tough off of the guard. And we'll hold on to these. One, two, 3. So like Assault, Utopia, Surprise Attack, Attack Training, and Boot Camp. Okay. Threat goes on. He's going to attack. We're just going to take it. So 1. So we're going to end up exhausting from this because of Sonic Boom. So it's 1, 2, 3. It's down to 6. And the Armor Guard's going to hit us for 1. We are exhausted. Under Fire, Surge, Reveal. So still 2 more. Burning Hunger. When revealed, we're not unleashed, so that's fine. If you have the Restrain trait, remove 1 power counter from Phoenix Force, and this card gains Surge. Discard this card. Okay, so Burning Hunger goes away. We still have to draw 2. The villain and each minion engaged with you attacks you, so we're going to have to throw Angel under the bus. 1, he becomes tough. Just one. So somehow he survived that? Wow. Okay. And we take one. And I think there's still one more. And it's Radioactive Man. Okay, that's a problem. Okay. What to do here? I want to be able to confuse Claw, but I can't. And nothing else is working for us. So. Spend one and our attack training to Psychic Assault the guard. We're going to spend our other two to bring out Utopia. We have no... Oh, no, we can survive this. It's not going to be easy, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Telekinetic Shield, Psylocke, Attack Training, Telepathic Trickery, and Psychic Blast. Okay. So, threat goes on. He's going to attack. Angel's going to get in the way. So it's 1, 4, 6. Radioactive Man's going to attack. We're going to take 1. And we have to discard a card at random. It's going to be Psychic Blast. Encounter card. Sonic Boom. We're exhausted again. Okay. What to do here? We could get Psylocke out to stun Claw. Which would ready Phoenix. It's exactly what I think we have to do. Okay, so we're spending 1. Spending everything to get Psylocke out. She has 2 counters. Utopia allows us to stand back up again. We're going to attack Claw. So when Psylocke attacks an enemy, remove 1 Sonic counter, confuse that enemy, and deal 1 damage. So confuse, and then the 1 damage will get rid of the tough. And then the remainder of the attack goes through and he takes 1. Now we're going to thwart off of here. Flip down. We're going to have the White Hot Room heal us for 2. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Colossus, Sunfire, Genius, Danger Room, Team Building. Okay. Scheme goes on. Claw's going to attack. Oh, no, he's not going to attack. He's, sorry, we're in Alter Ego, so he's not doing anything like that. Because he's confused. Oh, forgot to put damage on Psylocke. Radioactive Man, however, can. Encounter card, Masters of Evil. When revealed, discard cards until you find a Masters of Evil minion. Great. We've already seen a few. Okay. There's Melter. Okay. So, we definitely have some problems here. Now, do we heal? We need to be able to thwart because Masters of Evil has to go away. So we're going to use the White Hot Room to heal. We're going to use the X Mansion to heal. We're going to flip over. Wait, no, hold on. Yeah, I'd love to be able to Danger Room here, but I don't think we can. So we're going to flip over. We're going to thwart. We could actually get everybody up here. So Colossus is only going to cost us 3. I mean, can we get Sunfire and Colossus out at the same time? So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Yes, we can. Okay. So we're going to spend 1 from here. And this to bring out Colossus. He's got Tough. Then we're going to spend our last 2 to bring out Sunfire. That's going to trigger Utopia. So Psylocke is going to have to go after Claw. So do the 1 damage, and then another damage, and then he's confused. Then we can thwart with Psylocke, and then Sunfire and Colossus can get rid of Melter. And the consequential damage clears off Colossus's Tough. Okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wolverine, Mental Paralysis, Cyclops, Strength, and Honorary X-Men. Okay. So. Scheme goes on. He's going to attack. We're going to have Psylocke get in the way. So this is 1, 2, 3. He's now going to start accelerating. We've hardly done any damage to him at all, but man, there really is a slow build up getting all this, all these X-Men counters out, or all these supports that really make this deck tick. Okay. So that was the attack. Radioactive Man's going to attack. We're going to have Colossus get in the way. Oh, after he attacks, though, I don't think we're going to do that, because it says after he attacks we have to do it anyway. So we'll just take the 1, and we have to discard. It's going to be Wolverine. Encounter card. Sonic Boom. Exhaust each character we control. So, yeah, we're just going to have to do that. Okay. So, I think our main thing here is we're going to honorary X-Men ourselves. Got that +1 hit point. Then we will bring out Cyclops. So he gives us 2 counters back. Who do we stand up here? It's going to be Jean, for sure. We will have Radioactive Man is just he's gonna continually cause us problems. So we're gonna have Cyclops hit him for 2. We don't need to thwart yet. We're gonna flip down. We're gonna heal. We can go up to our 10 max now because of Honorary X-Man. That's going to give us a counter, and then we're going to use White Hot Room to give us another counter. Exhaust X-Mansion to heal 1 damage from a mutant or X-Men character. We are a mutant, so we can heal. Let's heal Colossus. Okay. All right, so things are ticking over now a bit better with our engine. We'll see how things progress. Last 2 cards. Did I inadvertently flip one over? No. Okay. Problem, he's already accelerating, which is really unpleasant. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Phoenix Firebird, Telepathic Trickery, Psychic Assault, Telekinetic Attack, Energy, and Psylocke. Okay, all pretty good draws for us. So, back to the villain. Front goes on, he's confused. Radioactive Man. We'll scheme. Encounter card. Melter again. Okay. So, our ally limit's in good shape right now. What are we going to do with our various steps? So White Hot Room is going to give us another counter. We are going to heal Scott. Really love to get Psylocke out here. Okay, I think there's a lot we can do on this turn. So we're going to flip over. We're going to thwart. I think we're going to have Colossus and Melter, or sorry, Colossus and Cyclops take out Melter. Let's do we Psychic Assault or do we Psylocke here? Radioactive Man is still a real pain. So which is better for us? Okay. I think we're going to do Psychic Assault, Claw. So he's down to 12 and he's confused again. Then we are going to telekinetic attack. And we're going to hold on to Psylocke. We're going to telekinetic attack Radioactive Man because he's just such a pain. Bit of an I don't get the overkill because I'm not unleashed, but so be it. Sunfire is going to stay as he is because he is just going to get in the way of an attack this turn. Okay. One, two, three, four, five. Nope. There we go. Psylocke, Psychic Blast, Fries from the Ashes, Surprise Attack, and Telekinetic Shield. Okay. So, scheme goes on. He's going to attack. Sunfire is going to get in the way. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Encounter card. Discard and upgrade or support we control. Oh. I don't want to get rid of any of them. But I think it's going to have to be Honorary X-Men. So we drop. Okay. So we are going to thwart. Is it any use to get her out right now? Because he is currently confused. It might be better to flip down to get use out of that. Psychic Blast really doesn't do anything for us. The shield isn't entirely necessary. Alright, well regardless we're going to have Cyclops attack. I mean, do we bring her out now? I don't think there's any use in bringing her out now. I kind of feel like getting Rise from the Ashes out as an insurance policy is good. Colossus isn't going to do anything but get healed on this turn. We're going to save Psylocke. So we're going to flip down. We're going to use the X-Mansion to heal Cyclops. We're going to use the white hot room to put a counter on us. And that should be that. Okay. Yeah, so Psylocke for sure this coming turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Psylocke, Boot Camp, Professor X, Angel, Phoenix Firebird, Psychic Blast. Okay. So, threat goes on. He's confused, can't do anything. Encounter card, Sound Manipulation. Claw heals 4. Okay. So, all of our hard work. He's hardly taken any damage whatsoever. Cool. So now we go back to us. We're going to flip over. Oh no. Before we do that, we're going to have the X-Mansion heal Cyclops again. We're going to get another counter. Going to flip over. I mean, we don't necessarily need to use Psylocke right now. We're going to thwart. We're going to have Cyclops attack for 2. Man, I really want to get Boot Camp out because we need to start getting significant damage. 1, 2, 3 to get Boot Camp out. Yeah, I don't know if I can really warrant bringing that out yet. So, 1, 2, 3, Professor X, confusing again, allowing someone to stand up, and that's going to be Cyclops, who's going to attack for 2. Professor X doesn't need to thwart anything, can't thwart anything. I think we're just going to hang on to these cards for a subsequent turn. Okay. One, 2. Solid Boot Camp, Angel, Mind Control, Surprise Attack. Alright. Threat goes on. He's going to attack. Professor X will get in the way. No, we're not going to have the cat eat Jean Grey's head. 1. Weapons Runner comes into play. So still just 1, 2, 3. So there goes Professor. Encounter card. Masters of Evil again. This game is making it very difficult to progress. So, looking for Master of Evil. Tiger Shark. Okay. Well, it's expensive, but we could mind control Tiger Shark. To do the work that we can't. He's not an elite. Yeah. So we're going to thwart the scheme. We're going to keep everything except for... We're going to keep Psylocke. Spend one to mind control Tiger Shark, who is then going to attack the weapons runner. We are then going to flip down. We're going to have White Hot Room give us token. We're going to have the X Mansion heal Cyclops. Okay. Hey, we have an extra ally. Controlled ally. The thing is, though, we can't bring in another ally because Tiger Shark is taking up a slot. Because he does not have the X-Men trait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Attack training, forge, danger room, attack training, telepathic trickery. Okay. Threat's going to go on. He's confused. Encounter card, surge, exhaust, armored guard. Just such an uphill battle. It's ridiculous. Okay. So, we're exhausted because of that. Let's heal Cyclops. Let's get a counter. Cyclops is going to take the tough off the guard. We're going to use Colossus. No, you know what? We're going to use Tiger Shark to kill the guard. No, we didn't want to do that. We wanted to clear the way so we could have another ally. So it's not Tiger Shark, it's actually going to be Colossus who's going to do that. Which then allows us to finally bring in Psylocke. 1, 2, 3, 4. And to give her attack training. So 2 counters. So, Utopia, that'll allow us to stand back up again. Oh, sorry, one more X-Men, I should say. Did in the wrong order, but that should be fine. Thwart for 3. Psylocke will attack. She's attacking for 2. We're going to expend that. She'll do a total of 3. And confuse him again. And you know what? Tiger Shark will betray his master. And do 3 more. Okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Attack training, Wolverine, Psychic Assault, Cerebro, and Strength. Okay. This is definitely, I think, going to be a Wolverine turn. But we have to make sure Tiger Shark goes away. So, threat goes on, he's going to attack, we're going to have Tiger Shark get in the way, so it's 1, 2, So he lives. Okay, sure. Why not? Unfortunately, this means this is not a Wolverine turn. That's okay. We can save him for later. Counter card. He's going to scheme. Scheming for 2, which does not actually flip it. But the weapons runner comes in. Wow, that surprised me. Huh. That's pretty wild. Why am I exhausted? Because of exhaustion. Yeah, okay. Huh. What a bizarre turn. So, we're not going to be able to get Wolverine out because Tiger Shark survived, which, shocking. So what we're going to have to do is have Cyclops and Psylocke both attack. I'm not spending her counter. Not attack, sorry, thwart. So it goes rid of 4. I'm going to flip down White Hot Room a counter, X Mansion to heal Cyclops for 1 and put attack training on him. And then I'm going to play out Cerebro. Okay. It's got to be some way I can kill Tiger Shark. It's so weird. Okay. That he survived that. Of all the times I wanted the game to spike boosts, that was not it. Okay. So, hang on to those 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, strengths, Phoenix suit, telekinetic attack, team building exercise, sonic assault. Okay. Threat goes on. He's confused. Weapons runner is not. Counter card. Under fire. Surge. Reveal the top card. So, alright, 2. Immortal Claw comes back. So he goes up to 14 hit points. Next one. Each Masters of Evil minion attacks the heroes engaged with. There are not. Or a minion, I should say. And now we have to go looking for 1. So we're going to pull 1 out of here. And we're going to use the easiest one to take care of, which is Melter. He has the fewest hit points. Okay. Don't know why I put 5 there. It's only 3. This is just silly. Okay. Anything we need to do here? Yes, we need a white hot room. Another counter. Running out of 1 counters. Let's just switch one to a 3. There. Let's heal Cyclops. Yeah, wow, we're still not going to be able to get Wolverine out this turn. We can just build up more opportunities. All right, flipping over. Going to thwart there. Tiger Shark and Cyclops will take out Melter. So I've got 1 left, that's good. So Claw goes back down to 4. Psylocke. That's going to flip if I don't thwart it. So I'm going to need Psylocke to do a thwart. The weapons runner is not all that important. We're going to use Sonic Assault to do 3 to Claw. It's just going to confuse him again. And then spend these 2 on team building exercise. And I think that's all we can do. One, 2, encounter card. Okay. Oh yeah, we need 2 more. 1, 2. Genius, Mental Paralysis, Phoenix Firebird, Telekinetic Attack. Okay. So, Claw's going to, oh sorry, Scheme goes on first. Claw's going to attack. We're just going to let Tiger Shark take that. 1, 2, 3. Deal 1 damage to each hero, so we take 1. Tiger Shark is finally gone. But he served us pretty well, I'm not gonna lie. Weapons runner attack will take 1. First encounter card, Legal Arms Factory. So there's 4 threat on that. And the villain attacks. Okay. I feel we can just take that, to be honest. I don't want to waste either Psylocke or Cyclops at this point. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Down to 2. That was a pretty nasty hit. But we survived it. Okay. So. I think we're going to do Wolverine when we are in when we have flipped down. Oh, or not. Nah, we're definitely doing that. But we want to be able to stand back up again. After thwarting. Okay. So, Psylocke and Cyclops are going to thwart factory. We are going to thwart underground distribution. We're going to spend our big counter. No, we can't. Only one at a time. 1, 2, 3, 4 for Wolverine. Sadly, no training can we put on him because we're not in Alter Ego. That's going to trigger Utopia. Oh, Cerebro, we don't have the other one to put it. No, never mind. We needed Danger Room. So it's going to stand us back up. Wolverine's going to take out the weapons runner. That allows us to flip down, heal for 3. It gives us a counter. White Hot Room can heal us for 2. The X Mansion can heal Wolverine because he's way too important for what we need him to do. That's about it. I think I'm just going to hang on to these. We don't need to use Cerebro right now to look for an ally. Yeah, I think we're good for this turn. And now the real beatdowns can begin. Hopefully. We could get screwed here. It does happen. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Mental Paralysis, Phoenix Firebird, Telekinetic Attack, Psychic Blast, Colossus, and Strength. Okay. Still no Danger Room. So be it. Okay. Threat's going to go on. He's confused. Encounter card. Master Plan, so we have to go looking for a side scheme. Which is probably going to cause him to accelerate again. Yeah. Which is really bad. But it didn't find the side scheme, so we just continue on with what we were doing. And what we're doing is going to be beating the hell out of KLAW on this turn. Okay, so let's heal. We don't need any more counters. Let's heal Wolverine because he's too important. for the amount of damage that he's going to do. Let's go looking for an ally through the entirety of the deck because we are psionic. I feel like that's actually going to be Forge. We're going to play out Forge. We're going to go look for our last support, which is the Danger Room. We can't use that because that just came into our hand. Let's see what we want to do here. Let's have Forge. Oh no, we can do it with Psylocke actually. No, let's do it with Forge. So Forge is going to attack for the 1 to flip Claw, finally. So now he's tough. Okay. And his hit points go up to 22. Now we're going to have Psylocke attack, which is going to finally defeat her. But we're going to spend this token. So she's going to do the 1 damage to ping off the tough first. Then confuse him. Then do her normal 2 damage. So she did a lot of good work for us again. Now we can we do this, or we just want to do telekinetic attacks? I think we're okay. Oh yeah, White Hot Room gives us a counter. Colossus is gonna come in really cheap. So I think we're gonna do that. So we're gonna flip over. We're gonna thwart. We are going to team building exercise, spend 1. So he's usually a 4, but now he's only going to be, it's only going to cost us 1. He's a 3 because, yeah, so 1, 2, 3, out comes Colossus. Utopia is going to stand up. How much health does Cyclops have? We're just gonna stand ourselves up in this case. We're gonna spend, we're just gonna go ham here. We're gonna spend 3 on telekinetic attack, so it's gonna do 7. So he's down to 13. Hit him again for 1, so he's down to 12. And we're going to have Wolverine, Cyclops, and Colossus all attack. For a grand total of, we got to put our damage on here first so I don't forget. And of course that just gets the tough off. So, 3, 7, 10. So he's down to 2. And the cat's come to pay a visit. And there she goes. Okay, so pretty sure we have this on the next turn unless something goes horribly, horribly wrong. I don't think it will. Hello, you need to go away for now. Thank you. We're at the end of the game. Please don't disturb me. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Psychic Blast, Energy, Telepathic Trickery, Telekinetic Shield, and Psychic Assault. Three is going to go on here. He's going to attack. We're going to have Forge get in the way. So 1, 4. Unless this is really, really bad for us. Sonic Boom. Either spend all these resources or exhaust each character you control. You know what? It doesn't matter because I can just Psychic Blast him this turn. So everybody gets Sonic Boomed. But it doesn't matter because we just turn around and Psychic Blast him for 4 and he's done. Wow. I find with, at least in the practice games I've done of this with Gene against KLAW, it's really quite remarkable how it really is this slog for a while until you hit that critical mass of X-Men, even without having all the trainings out, and then he just gets obliterated. He almost always goes to the second stage, but yeah, I find this is generally the way it's going with X-Men as a faction within the game. Just a lot of build up. That's so crucial to have these out in ways that other keywords like Avengers and so on don't matter as much because there just are so many of them. But it really matters for X-Men. So. That's it. After a bit of a grindy game, but a very strong, almost disastrous finish if I didn't have the damage cards in hand. Jean Grey has overcome KLAW. That was a fun game. Really happy I didn't see Phoenix show up. And I'm really surprised that she has so many of these tokens on her throughout the game. It's really an interesting dynamic with her because she has to flip back and forth to sort of reset. Very thematic, I think, for the character. But anyway, so that's it. Thanks for watching, and until next time, happy gaming. Thank you so much for watching Longship Gaming. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment. It will really help the channel to grow and improve. Don't forget to hit the bell icon so you'll be notified when more Longship Gaming content goes live. Until next time, happy gaming.